So this is a challenging problem. In this problem, Ed Mora has $44,000 in stocks paying 5%. How much additional money should he invest in certificates of deposit or CDs paying 2% so that the average return on the two investments is 3%? So we did not do one exactly like this in class, so I knew this one would be a bit of a challenge, but you can still solve it by setting up a chart and then writing an equation, just like we did in class, except the cells that we know and the cells that we want are a little bit different. Okay, so let's start with the amounts that he has going on here. So in the first account, I'll just put amount here, he's got $44,000. And that is invested at an interest rate. Actually, an interest rate of 5%. So I'm just going to put 0.05. It doesn't really matter whether you put 5% or 0.05 there. Okay, because this is just a way of organizing the information. You don't have to write it out in a chart, but I think it helps some people see it, including myself. Okay, so that's what we know so far. He wants to invest some additional money in CDs. Now, that's what we are trying to find because it says he should invest blank dollars in certificates of deposit. So I'm going to define our variable. Let's say let X be the amount that he invests in CDs. That's what we're trying to find. So X would go there. And we're looking at CDs that earn 2%, so 0.02. Okay, and we want the average return on the two investments to be 3%. Okay, so we'll get to that in a minute. First, let's put the, I guess you could say return, or let's say interest earned, I think makes more sense. Interest earned, let's break it down for each piece. So the interest earned on the $44,000, well, we can actually compute that as a number because it's 44,000 times 0.05. So on my little computer calculator, I'm going to do 40, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but we'll do 44,000 times 0.05 is 2,200. Okay, so he's earning 2,200 on that account. Well, if you invest X dollars at 2%, we'll multiply those two to get the interest earned there. So that would be 0.02X. Okay, now we want the average return on the two investments to be 3%, which means the total that he invests needs to earn 3%. So this is actually going to be a totals row here. So when we add the total two amounts that he invests, $44,000 plus X dollars, that's the total amount he's investing. We want that amount to earn 3%. Okay, so if we do that, the interest earned is, again, their product. We want the product of the total amount that he invests times 0.03 to give us the interest earned. So the amount earned in that would be 0.03 times 44,000 plus X. That's the total amount of interest he wants to earn. So how do we convert this chart here into a usable equation that we can solve for X? Well, right here, total interest earned, we know that the 2,200 that he earns on the first 44,000 plus this many dollars that he earns from the second account should equal the total interest earned, which is this right here, 3%. So I'm going to again take this column and turn it into this equation. So we have 2,200 plus 0.02x equals 0.03 times 44,000 plus x. And then this is an equation that I think most of you can solve for x, but if anyone has any trouble solving that for x, please let me know. Make sure right here you follow the directions. It says type as an integer. So we haven't talked about what that means yet, but that basically means a whole number. So you want to round to the nearest whole dollar.